welcome to the Plaid X2 channel. My name is John, and on this channel we talk about movies, music, and books, all things physical media. So anyway, this video is my May haul video, and it has been a really good month. Now I do want to say this, sometimes I watch haul videos and I'm like, man, where do they get the finances to buy all this stuff? Because this is a large haul for me. But I got to tell you, I mentioned two movies I bought last month that I ended up flipping, and those two plus one more that I bought this month and flipped, paid for everything but maybe 3 titles here. So anyway, check out your Facebook Marketplace, find some titles maybe that you can flip, go to your Goodwills, find some stuff that you can flip, and it will pay for your movie collecting. So anyway, this doesn't have to break the bank. I don't have a budget for this. I literally flip stuff to buy stuff that I want to get, or even trade things. Maybe you've got some movies you don't want anymore, find another YouTuber and trade. So anyway, this is my May haul. I hope you enjoy it. All right, so there's a lot of stuff to go through and a lot of different kind of stuff, so it's kind of fun. So anyway, we're just gonna go for it. This was an early Father's Day gift from my family, and so I loved it, and they let me have it early so I can put it in my office, and it is a Larry Bird Funko Pop. This is just coming out now, and I'm a huge Boston Celtics fan. I've said that many times on this channel so far. So anyway, Larry Bird Funko Pop, super excited to add that to my other ones over there on my bookshelves, so thankful for that. Another book I picked up this month. I picked up actually a handful of books. This is from the Book Depository. This is my favorite of all the Harry Potter books. I have not read them all. I've read 3 and a little, and I'm going to get into my Harry Potter stuff in another upcoming video, but this is my favorite, and it is a 20th anniversary edition. Anyway, I really love this edition, so decided to pick it up. So Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is a gorgeous edition. Anyway, love it. Glad I get to pick this one up and get it pretty cheap from, again, Book Depository, which is in the UK. Let's continue on the book theme. And I picked up 4 books. If you are a book person and you've never checked out Better World Books, it's an awesome website that you can get books at an unbelievably cheap price, all in great condition, hardback. So I highly recommend you check them out. So anyway, here's 4 books. I think I got this total $12 maybe. So Larry Bird, Drive, The Story of My Life. Again, huge Celtics fan, Larry Bird fan. Glad to finally have this in my Celtics collection. Next one, continuing the Celtics theme, is Russell Rules with Bill Russell. This is the all-time greatest Celtic ever, Bill Russell, unbelievable champion. So anyway, Bill Russell, Russell Rules. Another Celtics book is Cousy on the Celtic Mystique, Bob Cousy. Another book I'm glad to have in the Celtics collection. And then this last book is has nothing to do with the Celtics, but maybe one of my all-time favorite comedians, one of my all-time favorite SNL members. I have read this book before, and it put me in tears, and I was laughing my head off, and it is The Chris Farley Show. If you are a fan of Farley and you've never read this book, you've got to buy this book. It will wreck you. It is so good. Please do check it out if you've never checked it out. The Chris Farley Show, unbelievable book. So all of those came from Better World Books. A couple Amazon pickups this month. I'm a huge Oasis fan, and so you got Liam and Noel, both of them doing their solo stuff. But before Liam was doing his solo gig, he formed a band with the remaining members of Oasis and formed BDI. And so this is the deluxe album of their second album. They only put out 2 albums. B. And so I picked that up, B by BDI, and it was a killer price on Amazon, so I grabbed that. And then last month in my haul video, I mentioned I did a buy 2 get 1 free on Amazon, and they didn't ship my 3rd movie. But this is the 3rd movie. It's Sabrina with Humphrey Bogart, Audrey Hepburn. Really excited to add this to the collection. I've seen only the trailer, so really excited to watch this. I love black and white film and television. So anyway, this was the free one, so glad to have that in the collection. I went to a Dollar General. Probably shouldn't watch this during this season. It did freak us out a bit. I had seen it before, but it's the movie Contagion with just a huge, unbelievable cast. And my wife and I watched this one together, and it's so surreal watching this and going through what we're going through right now. But anyway, it is a great movie and makes you think, and it does make you a little bit anxious watching it, but I'd seen it before, so I knew what to expect. But Contagion, got it for a great price at Dollar General. I'm really excited that, at least for our area, that our Goodwills are open again. And so I was really excited to get back into them and found some great stuff at our Goodwills. So So at the beginning of this whole pandemic deal, my computer died and I had a massive library of music that I think I've lost all of. So I need to pick up some stuff that I had on there. So anyway, I found this in mint condition. The case is a little cracked, but the disc was mint and the artwork and is Beatles #1. So really excited to have this back in the collection to restore the music I lost. Another film that I found at Goodwill, I've never seen this before, is Concussion with Will Smith. Really excited to watch this. Never seen it, heard good things about it, and really interesting story. So glad to pick that one up. These I was so pumped for. Again, big fan of black and white television and movies. This was a factory sealed, each of them factory sealed, and then put into one package together. So it was this 2-pack of these 2 DVD sets. So in total, it's actually 8 films. But we've got the Cary Grant is Hollywood Legends Cary Grant 4-movie collection. The Amazing Adventure, His Girl Friday, Once Upon a Time and Penny Serenade, and Hollywood Legends Fred Astaire 4-movie collection. You'll Never Get Rich, Second Chorus, The Notorious Landlady, and Royal Weddings. So these 2 here. And total for both of these 8 films with slipcovers was $2.50. So I'm really excited. Goodwill is back in action, so we can do some hunting there. And then this is the last one I picked up at Goodwill, and I was so pumped to find this. I bought it actually to flip, again, to fund picking up more movies. But after coming home and reading about it, watching some commentaries on it, watching the trailer, I think I'm gonna keep it for my collection. I found a Criterion film, and from the Criterion collection, Le Samurai, and it is a French film. It's on DVD. Mint disc is perfectly mint, artwork is mint, the booklet inside. So anyway, really excited to add this collection, and it's probably going to stay, and I probably won't flip it because the trailer looks unbelievable and the commentary on it sounds amazing. The Twilight Time series, that company, the label is going under, and so I did pick up a couple of films. I picked up one, and then a couple weeks later picked up another. So this one came in the mail first. It's Tomorrow is Forever with Orson Welles. Really excited to add this to the collection. I did notice when it came, it's not actually put out by the label, although they were selling it, but is by Classic Flix. I'm pumped it's in the collection either way. So anyway, Tomorrow is Forever. That'll be a first-time watch for me. And the next thing I want to mention is trading with other fellow YouTubers. If you're not doing it, try it out. You can meet some great people here on YouTube who are also collecting films, and sometimes they're up for doing some trades. So one YouTuber who I want to mention, Collecting with Hammer, I've got to connect with him a few times now, and awesome guy. If you have not checked out his channel, you need to check it out. All the info will be in the info section below. You need to check out his channel. He does, today he just put out a hunting video, really cool one, at a flea market. He does unboxings, and then one of the things I love is he actually highlights some older films and older actors, some Hollywood icons. And so I love his channel. It's a really interesting channel, really good content. So please do check out Collecting with Hammer. So he and I connected, and I sent him a few films, and he sent me a couple of films that I'm really excited about. So the first one's Dunkirk. I had never seen this. I have seen it since he sent it to me, and brilliant. So glad to have it in the collection. And then the next one he sent me was Still Alice. This was in the Dollar Tree stuff, and I did not find this one yet. And so really excited to have this in the collection. I have seen this before, and for me, this film touches very close to home. It's about Alzheimer's and the impact of that on the individual and on the family. And so anyway, really thankful to have this in the collection. So Collecting with Hammer, thank you so much for connecting and doing that trade. I really appreciate it. Again, please do check out his channel. All the info is below. Check it out and subscribe to him. And then the next person on YouTube who I've done a couple of trades with now is Peppermint Tribe. And really cool guy. Please do check out his channel, subscribe to his channel as well. He is notorious for Dollar Tree hauls. They're unbelievable Dollar Tree hauls. But he does hauls from tons of other places as well. So check him out. So he and I did 6 titles for 6 titles. And so these are the 6 I traded for. Grown Ups 2. I had seen it before. It's a ridiculous film, but I did not have it in the collection, so I picked that one up. Scrubs Season 8, the complete season, Season 8 on Blu-ray. Excited to have that one. The Judge, I've never seen this film, so really excited to have this in the collection. I'll also get to check it out. The Great Debaters with Denzel Washington. I've never seen this film. Glad to have in the collection because he is a legend, and everything he does is amazing. And then these last two films, again, I'm saying this for I think the third time, I love black and white film and television, and so really pumped to have these in the collection. The first one is Wild River, and the next one is Panic in the Streets. So more black and white films to watch. I haven't seen either of these. Really excited to have them in the collection and get to check them out. A few more piles of stuff we'll go through. These are all from the Dollar Tree, the end of the sale. I got it at the beginning of this month, so I'll tag it on in here. De Niro, Stallone, The Grudge Match. I've seen this a few times. Just glad to have it in the collection. I love Stallone. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with Clint Eastwood. Glad to find that one. Found it at the last Dollar Tree I checked out. I've never seen this. It'll be a first time watch for me. And then this last one from Dollar Tree, the Fab Five, Michigan basketball. I have seen this many times. Absolutely love it. Pumped to have this in the collection. I went to a Big Lots, walked in, getting some supplies for home, and saw Red 2 there. I'd never seen Red 2. I had Red 1 and the first one. And so I picked this up, saw it, really enjoyed it. Glad to have this one in the collection. That was from Big Lots. Another supplies trip in Walmart, and found this for $5. First Blood, Stallone. This is my favorite Rambo film. The only one I have in the collection, and will probably always be the only one I have in my collection. Went to a pawn shop yesterday, and at the pawn shop I grabbed one film, and just because I needed it to collect to finish the series, and I ended up getting 3 because when I went to the desk I thought it was going to be $3, and he said everything's 50% off today, so I grabbed 3 films. So the one I went in for was The Expendables 2, and I picked that one up. Again, $1.50. Then I grabbed The Circle, Emma Watson, Tom Hanks, huge Tom Hanks fan. I have seen this before, and I do remember enjoying it. It doesn't get rated very high on Rotten Tomatoes, but I enjoyed it. And then this last one, I've never seen this either. Really excited to see it. Chris Hemsworth in The Heart of the Sea. So glad to have this one in the collection. First time watch, so that'll be a lot of fun. Here we go. Let's do Facebook Marketplace. So I did one, my last video, if you want to check that out, I have a huge garbage bag full of movies. I think it was 60 films total. I've already traded some of those away and got some of the Blu-rays, which I've already showed you. I've already sold a couple of those films. I've got a few more on Cary selling them. But 2 films I picked up in that collection that I kept for myself was Grown Ups. So now I've got the first and second Grown Ups, Adam Sandler. And this is a ridiculous film, and I watched it, and it may or may not stay in the collection. But Corky Romano with Chris Kattan, it may or may not stay in the collection. And then one other Facebook Marketplace pickup I did. It was a weird one. I found 5 titles, I think, that I was interested in. And I contacted this individual. They said it's $1 a disc. So I went to them, I met them, and because this whole quarantine stuff, I wear a mask, I do porch pickups. They wanted to meet in a public place, so I said, cool. So we met at a church. They wanted to meet there. So I did, but when I went out of my car to do the exchange, I was thinking we'll leave it like on the back of a car and the other person will leave and then come back. This person came out, no mask, and just walked right up to me. Well, I'm wearing a mask, so it freaked me out, so I handed them cash. They left. And then when I checked out the discs, I was really disappointed. So I paid $14 total for 5 titles. So anyway, I'll show them to you. It wasn't a great exchange, but everything in the end is going to be fine, how it all works out, and I'll tell you why. So Spanglish, I do want to find this on Blu-ray eventually, but I do like this film, so I got it for $1, figured it was worth it. The condition is okay, it's not destroyed or anything, and it's decent. The one I really wanted for the collection though, and I was glad to have, is Lincoln on Blu-ray. I've never seen it, but it's got a crazy good cast, so I'm excited to watch it. I was disappointed. One of the discs, or it was a rent copy, but I was able to get those stickers off the middle and got it off really clean, so you can't even tell that they were there. The DVD though has some damage to the back. The Blu-ray is mint, so that's the only one I'll watch anyway. Glad to have it in the collection, but a little disappointed in the condition of it all. Then this is the one that actually is the one that I went for, the one that I really wanted to pick up, that I was super excited for in hopes to flip it, and then ended up being a massive disappointment. And it is Spider-Man the 67 collection. This is out of print. It is the old cartoon, which I grew up watching, not in the 60s, I'm not that old, but I grew up watching this as a kid, and I absolutely love this. So anyway, I was really excited to get it, but because we did this deal really, really quick, because I didn't want to be around this person because they didn't have a mask on and they weren't really abiding by social distancing at all. When I got into the car, I checked the discs and all of them have damage to them. In fact, the first case here you can see is all taped up. It was significantly damaged, the case as well. No booklet, no jacket, dust jacket. And so anyway, all of the discs are here. I have watched a few hours of this and there's no skipping, so it seems to work totally fine. It's super fun to watch it again, but the point of it all was for me to actually flip this. So I probably am going to sell this. It all works, but I'm not going to get from it what I was hoping to get from it. And then the last thing that I did pick up from this individual was Clone Wars Season 1, which I did flip. Bought it for $4, got $10 for it, which again paid for stuff. So anyway, whole thing was $14. I've already made 10 off of it. I'll make some off the Spider-Man. And I keep in Lincoln, maybe Spanglish. So in the end, it's all fine. It'll all work out great, but it wasn't the best exchange that I've had. Last is Mercari. If you've been a fan of this channel, you know that I'm a fan of Mercari. Picked up Daddy's Home, so now I've got number 1 and number 2 in the collection. This one is great, Fahrenheit 451, starring Michael B. Jordan, Michael Shannon. Super excited to have this in the collection. Maverick, Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, James Garner. Really great film, seen it many times. Glad to have this in the collection. Almost done. This was a buy 3, get 1 free, each disc $5. So at the end it's $4 disc for $15. So anyway, here are the discs I pick up from that collection. Star Trek Beyond, so all these worked out to just a few dollars each. Star Trek Beyond, it's the only one I needed. Now I've got the 3 of them. The Expendables 3, I again have all 3 of those now. Unbreakable, which is an amazing film. Really excited to have this one. Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson. And then this one, because this is why I took the deal, is because it's only a few dollars. And it is Joker. So I got that one on Blu-ray. I saw this in theater with Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro. And the whole theater was just silent. I was silent the whole time. We all left silent. This was like affected me deeply and I wanted to watch it again and I could buy it for the price of almost renting it. So I thought I'd pick it up. If I don't want to keep it, I can flip it and make more off of it. But anyway, I am glad to have in the collection because I do want to check it out one more time. And here are my last few films. All of these are Mercari and all of these I'm super, super excited for. This is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. Again, black and white film, and I'm a massive Frankenstein fan, so really excited to have this in the collection. And then these last two, I don't know which one I'm more excited about. I'll go with this first one. This is A Lady Takes a Chance with Jean Arthur, who I'm a massive, massive fan of. Again, black and white film, also starring John Wayne. This is a Kino film. I don't have any Kino titles in my collection until now. This was factory sealed, got it for $10. Super excited for that. The only thing is they packaged it horribly and there was some damage to the artwork. Probably can't see that. Anyway, damage to the artwork, it got punctured. Kind of bummed about that, but at the end of the day, it's fine. Really excited to have that. And then the last one, in Mercari, you can put what titles you're interested in, and then when they come up, you get a notification that they're available. And I never see this one available, and it came up for $10 with free shipping, and I lost it, and I grabbed it instantly. Super excited. I love this film. Also with Orson Welles is The Third Man, and this is a Studio Canal collection film. If you've never seen this film, it's unbelievable, really, really great. Highly encourage you to check it out. Friends, that's the haul for the month of May. It was a huge haul, and again, I think all but 3 titles were paid for by flipping and trading. So if you are a movie collector, or you want to get into collecting movies, please do start flipping. Look for stuff that you can sell or trade, and you can build your collection and not break the bank. I don't have a budget for it. Again, I picked up only a few titles out of pocket. Anyway, friends, that's the huge haul for this month. Some out of print stuff, Spider-Man, Criterion, Twilight time, kind of, and Studio Canal. So some good stuff in the haul. Excited about this coming month. I've got one title that's supposed to be here this month, but it'll be here next month. Actually, 2 titles coming. Really excited about those. Last couple of things. Collecting with Hammer. Go follow him. Check out his stuff. Peppermint Tribe. Go follow him. check out his stuff. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are being safe. If you enjoyed this video, you want some more content like this, please do subscribe, hit like, subscribe. Let me know what you've collected this month. Let me know if you've seen any of those films, thoughts on those films. Would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for just taking the time to check out this channel. Again, I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day, and take care. We'll see you next time.